Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to a special episode of Gaming with Garbage Gamer. Tonight we're going to be starting our Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. Dragon Age Origins kind of holds a special place for me. It's one of those games that ranks up there with Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 and games like that. There just aren't very many games like this, and especially nowadays you don't really run into many games like this, especially not with what the Dragon Age series has become since this first entry. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? We're going to be we're making our character here, and as you can see, we're going to be playing a dwarf. You get to pick your race here. You get to pick your starting class, although dwarves can't be mages. And then you get to pick your origin. And depending on which race and class, you can pick a different origin. And we're going to be going with Dwarf Warrior and the Commoner origin.
Greetings.
So, let's you know what, actually I think we can work with this. Yeah, we can work with this. We're just gonna change the hair color there a little bit. And we're gonna change that tattoo. Yeah, I like that. And this tattoo for the Dwarven Commoner is actually a brand. It is something that their clan, every member of their clan gets branded with a tattoo like this that marks their house for some crime that their ancestors committed in the past, which is why they're the commoner rank, or the peasant rank, or whatever. So anyway, let's keep going here. Actually, we're going to change our name. Pick something a little different here. We'll go with Durin, I guess, something dwarven sounding. And for stats, we're going to be a dual wielding warrior, so we're going to pump strength and dexterity. Actually, let's pull back on strength just a scooch, because we're going to bump cunning up to 16, which is where we'll leave it. And that's so that we can max out stealing and coercion in the skill trees here, which will be handy as we go through the game for different roleplay reasons. And we've already got a point here in dual weapon sweep, which all the Dwarven Commoners start with. And we're going to put the other point into dual weapon training, and then into powerful, which will reduce the fatigue from wearing heavy armor, plus it allows us to go down this tree all the way to death blow, which is very handy for a warrior. So let's get started. Yep, we're gonna go on normal difficulty.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orizmar, largest and proudest of the two remaining Dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orizmar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are Casteless, the dirty secret staining Orizimar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orizmar, you are proof that the Casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Absolutely wonderful. Love that opening.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. but you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. Can we not do this in front of my brother?
Such a douchebag,
Why not?
Barat.
He knows the slope of the
Such an
land,
asshole.
don't you, boy?
But yeah, that's one thing that Dragon Age Origins does better than any game I think I've ever played, or right up there in the top of any game I've ever played. Like, every single origin story is just amazing to play through. You know, they vary from about an hour to, you know, a little longer to go through, but they really root you in the world and root you to your character and just kind of promote immersing yourself in the lore and you know, the role play aspects of your character, you know, and just really kind of grab hold to you and pull you into wanting to get into this game, you know, and into this world. It's just amazing. So let's see, he's saying here, yeah, that we need to do whatever we need to do, but let's see, we're not gonna just do whatever he says here, because he's kind of a dick. Let's see, and he's basically, he wants to use her as what they call a noble hunter, which means that they basically whore her out to the noble dwarves, who are trying to have an heir, so that if she gets pregnant, they'll have to marry her and make her one of their wife. So, which he would act like, he would pose then as her brother or an uncle, and get ties in with the royal family, which would help out the gang, the crime gang that he's running. Didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister, Barat?
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another
Love
duster.
this armor he's
Now
got on. This
check
is
her
all,
out. Braids
the game
down
doesn't
to
normally
here,
look this
gold
good,
cap
but
teeth.
all of this
She can
is,
recite elf poetry and play the
mods
string
that
harp.
adds
Every man's
high
dream.
res textures
All
and
she's got to
things
do is
to,
find a lord to squeeze out some
to a lot
kid
of
who
the
looks
stuff.
like him, and we're all living
armor
the
and
easy
weapons and
life in the
things.
Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like to see him treating you that way, though.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return,
For now,
I put
boy.
out coins so you can doll
now.
yourself up and get a belly full of some
Won't always
nobleman's
be that way,
brats.
buddy.
Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
And our son will call you uncle and come visit on name days?
That's what everyone likes. A casteless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have.
I'm threatening my
I've met
sister,
someone.
Barat.
That is, I
Keep
didn't
it
want
up.
to promise, but he seemed interested.
That's right, watch yourself, Barat. We may not need you pretty soon.
Everyone needs me. Because everyone has things they want, and my Carter, we're the ones who provide. Until you can do that, you're nothing but my errand boy. So shut up and do as you're told.
Alright, so you have some more errands you want me to run for you then?
A few. Do a good job, and you might work your way up to footpad one of these days. Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
For now, Barat. For now.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
I just can't stand the way that he treats us.
Just be careful about showing him. You've been lucky so far. He thinks it's funny when you and Lesky get vulgar. Some of the nobles I've met, they'd as soon have your head for speaking your mind. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Okay, I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
I don't know why we can't join the army and fight the Darkspawn.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
That's the goddamn truth. That's the only way that they can keep the casteless down and keep using them as slaves, basically, by never giving them a chance to rise up. Yeah, they'd rather we all be killed than admit that they're wrong.
I have little love for the nobles, but they know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn.
Exactly. All they need to do is give the casteless a chance. Aren't they doing anything to protect us?
Aye. They would even turn to humans for aid before us, it seems. There's been talk of an alliance against the Darkspawn. Even that the Grey Wardens have stepped up. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Barat won't like it if I'm late for my appointment.
Alright, yeah, you're right. Goodbye, Rika.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Alright, so we are, free to start exploring, I guess. There's a chest over here. Can we get into this? Hang on. Whoa. The tapestry is kind of in an odd place. Can I loot this? Right click loot? No? Okay. I guess not. I guess that chest is, guess we're not able to loot that damn chest then. Okay, screw that chest. Hi there.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
No, Mother, it's, Durin, your son.
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
If by useful you mean cracking skulls for a smuggler.
What? You thought you'd get a seat on the assembly? Do what you're good for. Get your head in the smoke. Your father was like that too.
You're wrong. I'm gonna make something out of my life.
You can try, but you'll never get it off you. Dust Town, it sticks to the skin. You don't bleed red enough for them, and nothing's gonna change that. All you can do is find some way to forget.
Okay, can we talk to you again?
Make yourself useful, and pick me up another bottle while you're out.
Okay. Yeah, our mother's a drunk. Which, it's... I mean, you can't blame her in some ways, you know, because I mean, look at how they live, but it's all about how you approach things.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Haven't I told you never to talk about my sister that way, Lesky?
But no hot-blooded dwarf can help himself. Those perfect lips, just made to be screaming my name. You must have had a few naughty thoughts yourself, huh? What do you say?
That I might just have to feed you your spleen?
Oh, at least I'd have something to eat. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we'd better get down to business.
I was hoping our mission was me making fun of you.
No such luck. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him.
Okay.
Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Okay, any idea where this Oskias is?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
What sort of goods are we trying to find?
You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Barat might cut someone's head off to get.
Let's see, alright, but let's at least find out what he's done.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Alright, yeah, we don't need that. I know how to do all that, thank you. So let's see, is there anywhere we can go? I guess that's our house, right? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's our house. We can always, look around down here a little bit, but hang on just a second. I'm going to adjust the audio just a little bit because that's just a little bit loud, so we're gonna crank that on down a little bit there. There we go. Little bit loud for my liking. Alright, so let's look around here. See what we can see. Can we talk to you?
You looking for a place to sleep? There's a vent behind Givast's. You don't mind if you use it.
So yeah, they're completely homeless. We could be worse off, I guess, like those guys. They just have to sit and huddle by that fire and try to use like that vent that guy was talking about to try to stay warm.
You got some coin? I'll do anything. Anything.
I don't think so,
Hey there,
sir.
Carter boy. Care to try a taste of this? Any way you like it.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, you got a name. Hi there. Hold on a second. We're gonna adjust the volume on that music as well. Love the music in this game, but it's a little bit loud, so let's just crank it down a notch. There we go. Hi there.
2 bits for the needy.
The needy? Who do you think you're looking at, old man?
I seen you around. You one of them Barat boys. You don't know from needy. Not until you're my age.
What do you mean?
You think Barat's going to want you when you're old? Soon's your muscles go, it's the clean crew or the streets for you. You're like me, boy. No woman's gonna let you in her sheets, not as long as your face is branded. Only place for you to end up is here, watching some casteless upstarts refusing to share their coin.
Okay, I guess you're right. Anything you can give me for my money?
Ooh, you drive a hard bargain, soldier. You looking for someone to shine your shoes, clean your pots, keep you warm at night?
No, that's disgusting. But just tell me, you seen a surfacer named Oscaius?
Is that what you're looking for? That's worth 10 bits, no?
You can tell me, or your body might end up blocking a mine shaft.
Go ahead. Beat up an old man if it makes you feel better. I seen your man at Tapster's. I was waiting out back, but they wouldn't tip me the dregs off the ale barrel. Said it was going to compost. But I saw another Brad there with his surface money, and they served him. Called him Oscaius, sir.
Okay, was he armed?
You think I got that close? Tavern keepers, they know all I have to pay with is dirt. Now get out of here, you're scaring off the other pockets. Alms! Alms
Yeah,
for the
so
poor.
that right there, I don't feel bad about intimidating you, because you just... I mean, you're doing what you gotta do to survive, but you're just looking for money. You're looking to shake down somebody for money. So yeah, I don't feel bad about that at all. Let's see, anything else? Anybody else? Hello?
Spare Silver. My boy needs medicine. The docs say he won't wake without...
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah,
I
I
was
can't
beautiful
help you.
once.
I'm sorry, lady.
I was beautiful.
I'm sure you were. But, ain't nothing we can do about that. Can we not go this way? What is... Orizmar Commons? Okay, so that's the zone line to the next area, so that's why we couldn't go through there. Okay. Alright, let's see. Couple of people out here we can talk to, it looks like.
What are you doing here, Brand?
Just minding my own business, thank you. Hi there.
Hey, boy. You look like someone who could use a spare copper. What do you say?
You got a job for me?
No work, just money for something you're not even using. Much. You look like you've still got all your teeth. Nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those.
You wanna
1 silver
buy
for 2.
my
What do you
teeth?
say?
That's crazy. I'm not gonna sell my teeth.
You won't get a better price. I'm in demand, top tooth and wig shop off the Diamond Quarter, 4 years running. There are some who just take what they want off someone like you. I'm offering an honest deal. What do you say?
You could try to take what you want off of me. Do you have any idea who I work for?
Barat wouldn't like you throwing that around. This guy's an artisan that's practically a smith. We don't need that high a profile.
That sounded like a threat, Brand. You know the sentence for harassing a resident engaged in legitimate trade is public flogging and 100 silver fine.
You think you could call a guard before I knock you out?
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just leaving. Right now, forgive my friend, you know the vent fumes. They mess with the mind. We're very sorry to bother you. Now let's get back before you land us both in a cell.
Asshole. Alright, let's,
Have you heard? King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in the deep roads.
Oh? Found her body, did they?
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Paragon or not,
Okay.
Bronca's dead. She's been gone 2 years. No one survives the deep
Bronca's
that long.
a paragon, one of the dwarven ancestors that were lifted up and looked at kind of like gods, basically. Legends.
It's been a long time since the last Grey Warden visit.
Okay, so... Hi there, Olinda.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
I can't believe Lesky never told you about his best friend.
Hey, When I'm with a lady, the last thing I'm thinking about is you.
Well, look around, boys. I can slide you on the markup, being that you're friends, but I can't give anything away for free.
Yeah, I'll take a look, I guess.
Just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
What do you have? Oh wow, you got lots of stuff. Lots of crafty stuff. All your stuff is like crafting stuff. Yeah, all your stuff is like crafty stuff. And I ain't got nothing that I can sell, so... And I've only got 10 silver, so... You don't have any, like, recipes or anything like that, so yeah, we can't, really afford to do anything, but look, thanks anyway, Olinda. That's where we want to go, Tapster's Tavern, but, we're not gonna go straight there, you know? This is a role-playing game. We're gonna look around.
Great
There's
prices
all kinds
on all
of
arms
interesting
and
stuff.
armor, like they were crafted by the Paragon Smith Bronca herself.
Okay,
Sod off, Brand. I don't have anything for the likes of you.
okay. Screw you too, then. Hi there.
Do you mind? I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come.
You're a merchant. Why do you wear a casteless face brand?
Same as you. It's illegal for me to walk here without one. I'm from the surface, so by the law of assembly, I'm casteless. But I think of the brand as just a part of the license to vend my wares. I use a washable ink, and when I return home, it's gone first thing. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day.
Okay, wow. You think I'd choose to live like this?
You certainly don't choose to live any other way. If you were on the surface, you could open a shop, claim land, and start a farm, and get legally married by the human chantry. Orizmar is the only place in the world that will treat you like this. Yet you all stay. I'll never understand it.
You're making a fair point. I wouldn't still be casteless on the surface?
There is no caste on the surface. Every dwarf there is a foreigner, so we all help each other. It always seems sad to me that our homeland is the one place in this world where you're likely to be killed by a fellow dwarf. Now, unless you're going to buy something, I need to unload and get home before the rain sets in. That's water from the sky, by the way.
Huh. That's, I mean, he's not joking there, you know, I mean, us being a casteless and living under the mountain our whole life, we wouldn't have any idea what the hell rain is, really, probably. Can I take a look at your wares?
Fine, but try to steal anything and I'm calling the guards.
Okay. Oh well, you got lots of nice weapons. And armor and stuff. We already got leather armor, though we don't want that, so... Nothing we need. Let's save, though. I doubt we can steal anything from him, but... You never know. Can we not get over to where he is to steal? I guess. Yeah, we actually have to be able to get close to him, and he's behind this thing, so... Sometimes you can steal from merchants and stuff, which is why it's pretty handy to have a character with that skill. Hi there.
Watch yourself! The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
Sorry, I'll let you get back to your washing? Or, no, actually, you work for a Shaper?
And well I might. After my mother took 5 years of her personal time sewing fine dresses for the head maid at the Shaperette, Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
Is working for a Shaper that prestigious?
It's barely under the king himself. They control Orzamar's memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are.
Okay, so the Shaper
Except you, I guess.
history
Casteless and
for the
criminals aren't
dwarves.
allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Why not?
Whatever horrid deviants you're descended from were written out of the histories and deemed unworthy to join the ancestors. Obviously they bred anyway, but their children can't possibly deserve the same protections as those who were legitimately born.
Ouch. Okay, I guess I'll let you get back to your washing then.
As if I'd stop for you.
You actually did stop to talk to us, but okay, bitch. Alright, let's keep looking around. Can we go this way?
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
I'm just kinda looking around, guy. Don't... You know, you ain't gotta be so...
I assume this pile of worthless junk belongs to you? Do you realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be able to come through?
Yeah, so we're blocked off from exploring
Move
the
it,
whole city.
or I shall have it thrown out in the deep roads. And you with it.
Which is basically
I'm
the
so sorry,
developer's
my
way
lord.
of saying we
But they
can't go
told me
that
to move
way
my
yet.
goods over here. I couldn't even set up shop.
Hi there.
They should send someone to pick up the trash.
Yep, can't go that way either. That leads into, like, the Dwarven Palace, I think. And this leads out to the proving grounds.
The new commander's first commission.
I don't think we can go there yet. I think we get to go there a little bit later, if I'm remembering right. Hi there.
Turn around, Brand. No Casteless on the grounds.
Alright, I was just leaving. Asshole. We'll be back. If I'm remembering right, we'll be back to the proving grounds a bit later, so looks like we've talked to everybody and seen everything we can see out here, so let's head into Tapster's Tavern and find this Osiris. There we go. Keep forgetting you gotta right click to go through the doors and stuff.
The ancestors were
Transition to
smiling
new
on my
areas.
bets today. Another round from the house.
There's Osiris, but we're not going to go straight there. We want to look around a little bit first. Hi, bartender.
No Casteless.
Take a closer look before you say that.
Who the dust are you? Oh, my mistake. I didn't realize you were one of his. I'm not looking for any trouble.
Right. Too late.
We hear you're harboring one of the boss's former friends.
He's right over there. Ascaius, right? He's got that look about him. Surfacer and all. You're free to drink here anytime, and whatever else you gotta do. Just try and keep it neat. I'm still paying for this space.
Gotta admit, it's kind of fun being able to intimidate people. We'll get to him.
They
in just
say
a
the
minute.
warrior caste is hosting a proving
wanna
so
look
the
around.
Grey Wardens can look for candidates.
Okay. Anything back here? Anything? You're not there, I guess. We can't target you or do anything with you. Alright, so I don't see anything else. So let's talk to Osiris.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
Let's just say we've got a mutual friend.
Oh no, you're not from Barat, are you? Because that would be too much. I don't think I could handle.
Did you think that Barat wouldn't find out that you're cheating him?
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Then why have you been holding out on him?
I haven't. I wouldn't.
You think that's gonna convince me?
I do have some lyrium ore. I have a little deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
How much ore did you take?
Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns?
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Barat?
I'm listening.
I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore, sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
Give me everything that you got, and I'll pretend that you weren't here.
All I have is the 2 nuggets, but they're yours if you let me out of here.
Are you breathing smoke? Barat will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium.
Me? You think I wouldn't share with my best friend?
Well, that's a whole other story. We need to sell it before we go back to Barat, and to someone who won't run to him. Tell you what, cut me in 50 and we'll take it to Olinda. Remember her? She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
25.75, Lesky.
Fine. What, am I gonna fight you for it?
Then what happens to me?
Yeah, we're not gonna kill this guy, I don't think. Just go back to the surface and never come back down here.
We'll have to tell Barat he's dead. If he ever finds out.
He won't, I swear. You'll never see me in Orizmar again. Thank you. You're as noble as you are strong. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Yeah, get out of here. Alright, so we wrapped that up nice. And we got some money to be made by selling some
Was that smart?
ore.
If Barat finds out Oscius ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me. He'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor.
You'll never find out.
That's what I like about you. Pure blind optimism. We should sell this quick and report back before Barat starts wondering what's taking so long. Unless you think we should give it all to Barat.
We'll sell one and tell Barat we found one on Oscius.
He'd probably buy that. If he knew what Oscius was hoarding, he wouldn't have sent us to look, right?
Exactly.
Unless he was testing us.
Stop worrying, and let's go back and talk to Olinda already.
You're the boss.
This place is going to the nugs.
Hi, Olinda.
What are you two doing back here?
We got some lyrium to sell to you.
Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear cross those lips. Where exactly would someone like you pick up lyrium?
Call it a gift.
I can guess who you might have got this gift from. Lesky, you know I don't do his business.
This is just us. Shaper's honor. You won't get him with Barat if you buy it.
How much do you have?
Tell me how much per nugget first.
I can give you 30 silvers per nugget.
Only 30?
It's less than it's worth, I won't lie to you. But the market for it's topside, and that won't be easy for me to reach. And I'll have to find a buyer who won't ask where it came from. For that, I can't afford more than 30.
Why is lyrium so valuable anyway?
Because we have it, and the folks topside need it. It's what their mages use to power their spells. And it's the only metal that'll let magic stick to a shield or sword.
Okay.
Now, do you want the deal or not?
So mages use it to strengthen their spells, and they use it for enchanting weapons too. That's interesting. So We said we'd sell 1 nugget, so I guess let's stick to that. That's probably the safe play.
All right then. Let me take that off your hands. And you probably shouldn't come around here for a while, just in case.
Okay. Alright. So, you only gave me 22 silver?
I think you'd better stay away for the next few days, just in case.
30? I feel like I got cheated there somehow. But, okay. Let's go back to Barat. Let's see, where's Barat? I guess it must be at our house. I'm just guessing that's where we're supposed to be headed. What the hell is there? What's a guard doing here?
Stand back! I don't want to catch your diseases.
Okay, asshole. Alright, let's check and see if he's in our house here. I'm not... Nope, maybe we weren't supposed to come here. We might have been supposed to go somewhere else. Oh, how about that? We were able to actually loot that chest this time. I'll take all that. We can always sell it, I guess. A little later on. Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. So maybe we're supposed to meet Barat somewhere in the area we just were, maybe? I don't know. Not entirely sure. Oh, wait a minute. There's an area right over there. That's our house though. Okay, so. Trying to see if I maybe missed one of these doors highlighted or something, but I'm not seeing one. So let's go back to the common area maybe? I forget where he hangs out at. So we'll have to look around. Orizmar Slums, Tapster's Tavern, Barat Shop. Okay. So yeah, he's got an area right in here that I guess didn't show up on the map until we completed the quest. Okay, so let's go to Barat Shop.
The king is old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius?
He's guilty. Here's the lyrium.
One lousy nugget. You want me to believe that's all he got off with?
He said he kept most of it topside. That was all he had on him.
Very interesting. Seeing how my cousin was at the tapsters this afternoon. And he says he saw something change hands between you and Ascaius. And then the duster sodding stood up and walked out on his own 2 feet. Does that sound like what I asked? Jarvia, what does that sound like to you?
Sounds like some jumped-up face brands thought they could take a bribe and let him walk free. That's just not right.
The lady says it's not right. You wouldn't disagree with a lady, would you?
I'm not stupid enough to kill Ascaius in public.
Right. I mean, no one's gonna say spit to you, Barat. But we can't move that free. We needed to get Ascaius somewhere private. We took him to the lava sinks behind the mines. You won't be seeing him again.
I don't like you making me look weak, but it's smart to try to keep the swordcast from asking questions.
Exactly.
That's why I like you too. Now I got something else for you. Make some use of your unique skills.
Let me guess, I don't really have a choice.
You're catching on. The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some Grey Warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Okay. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orizmar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing.
Right. So you're taking bets on the fighters?
There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favored fighter's an officer named Minar, veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Everd's a long shot, just got back from a deep roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. Okay. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand?
Right, so how am I supposed to help Everd win?
The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Everd, see who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight.
Okay, does Everd know you're doing this?
He's the kind of warrior who wants to show off his oiled physique to a cheering crowd. You think he wants scum like us making money on him? Don't let him know what you're doing. Just find his chamber, see when he's fighting, then go to Minar and dump the drug.
Okay, what is this drug exactly?
I'm not asking you to distill it, just drop it into a basin. That's all you need to know.
Alright, we'll go right now and take care of it, bruh.
You bet you will. Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see Everd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Keep on threatening me, Barat. It's not gonna end good for you. Okay. There's a shopkeeper over there. Is there anything else in here we can do?
Didn't Barat give you a job to do?
Bitch, I don't know who you think you're talking to. Hi there.
You ask too many questions. All you've got to know how to say is, "Aye, mistress."
Who are you?
You don't recognize me?
You know Jarvia, right? Barat's favorite lieutenant and the only person he trusts in all of Orizmar. You know that, Jarvia.
Is it true you're sleeping with Barat?
I think it's way past time we were going. Just don't smile on you, Jarvia.
Get out!
Hi, Barat.
If you've got any questions, ask Jarvia or Lesky. I'm busy.
Okay, let's talk to Lesky.
So this is a gift, huh? I've never been to a proving.
Neither have I. What are they like?
You know, 2 sweaty warrior cast men all oiled up by servant girls and wrapped in shining smith-wrought steel. Hundreds of beautiful women watching from the stands, wanting nothing more than to rub them down after.
Easy there, don't strain anything, Lesky.
Don't tell me you never wanted to sneak in and see one for yourself.
I always wanted to be the one in the ring.
Ha! I bet you could beat the beards off most of those overstuffed swaggers. Wouldn't that be nice? And if gold coins fell from my mouth whenever I spoke, that would be grand. And only slightly less likely.
Why don't they even let us in just to watch?
Because as criminals and exiles, we are rejected by the ancestors. Our very presence would pollute the sacred grounds. And no warrior wants some brand watching while he gets laid out. Makes it harder to take him seriously when he flogs you.
Why would the Grey Wardens care who wins this proving?
Think about their responsibility. Take these humans and elves who spent their whole lives flitting around eating figs and teach them to fight Darkspawn. Of course they're gonna need a dwarf to help them. Here they get to pick from the best of the vein.
Okay. Why would a dwarf even want to join the Grey Wardens?
I don't know. So the Shapers write you into their histories as a mysterious hero? To save a bunch of elves and humans who would otherwise end up as a Darkspawn buffet? To honor the terms of our 1,000-year-long alliance with the Wardens? That kind of thing.
Doesn't joining the Wardens mean going to the surface? To the surface?
Not like turning your back on the stone to take a caravan topside. Fighting Darkspawn is a sacred duty. The king decreed long ago that a dwarf who joins the Wardens retains his caste.
Okay. Alright, let's get going.
From your lips to my ears.
Oh, yep. Keep forgetting, gotta right click. I wonder if I could change that in the options. I'll have to look into that for the next stream. So let's run over here to the proving. Hi there.
You again. I said you weren't allowed on the proving grounds, Brand.
But I got a pass right here.
Looks legitimate. Go on through then. But stay to the trenches. Grey Wardens don't need some eyesore getting between them and the fighters.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. What all can we do here? We're gonna look around and check everything out here.
Did you see that first bout? Ostar's helmet practically shattered. Adalbo still has the Ancestor's Veil. I made it to third showing in one of these. You may not think it to look
Stone's Embrace. That's one of them.
I don't know why everyone's so excited about Minar. Adalbo won last
year. I dare you to go over and talk to him. Say,
over there.
Welcome to Orizmar, Warden, sir. May I drink your bathwater?
Lesky's daring us to talk to the Grey Warden. Yeah, we might as well, because there's only one other way we can go, which is that way, so... Hi there.
Stone met, and blessings on your house.
This is a
that
mod
was the proper
too,
greeting for an outsider last time I visited
Warden
Orizmar. Has it changed, or is there a reason you're looking at me so strangely?
In my part of Orizmar, we usually just go with hello.
We do the same in my part of Ferelden. Hello, then. My name is Duncan. I'd say of the Grey Wardens, but I suspect you already know that. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Durin of nobody.
Ah, of course. That's what the face brand means, then. I remember that now.
So let's see. So what, now you have to stop talking to me?
I never turn down the chance to meet someone new. When we visit Orizmar, we tend to remain in the Diamond Quarter. You forget how much of the city you miss.
Is it true that you're here looking for recruits?
The Wardens are always looking for those who have the courage to spend their lives in battle against the Darkspawn. It's rare we find those with both the skill and the will. The best Wardens are ruthless to their enemies, compassionate to their friends, and inspiring to their troops. It's a lot to look for, but I hope to find it here, and I hope you also may find what you are looking for.
Alright, thanks, Duncan. That was pretty interesting. Grey Wardens sound like pretty cool people. Let's look around. What's over there? That's Everd. We don't want to go there just yet. You know, we want to kind of poke around a little bit. Nope, we can't go that way, so I guess really the only place we can go just yet is over to Everd. Let's head over here.
Sweetheart,
Sod it. He's stone drunk. He could draw a dead man for his bout and still lose. Barat's gonna kill us if we slip up on this. He's still mad about the time I accidentally told that barkeep Barat had demanded free ale delivered to my door. Hey, I just had an idea.
We're running out of time. What do you got?
So, you've been rubbing my nose at how you're the meanest thing with a blade, right? Everd's armor is over there, and you're about the same size.
Okay, if I do this, I'll win by skill alone. We won't use the drug.
You've got a heart of steel, Selraka. Get in the armor.
Bout 3 is next. Officer Minar versus the warrior Everd. Fighters, report to the ring.
Okay. No more time. Make sure you have everything and go tell the Proving Guard you're ready to fight. And don't forget to keep your helmet down.
Alright. Let's loot his armor and stuff here.
I shall do it.
Wow, this is some nice ass stuff. I'll take that. Okay, we gotta click and drag it, I guess. I'll take all of this. Okay, let's have a look-see at this stuff. Wow, that's nice. Shit looks cool as hell too. Oh, that's a two-hander. Okay. So we're gonna be using his axe, and we're gonna have to use our axe with it in the other hand. How the heck do I equip a second weapon? Yeah, that's main hand. Oh, that's main hand as well. That's why. Okay, so we need to take his dagger out of there. Because, yeah, some weapons are main hand only weapons, so that's what the problem is. Put his dagger in the offhand. There we go. Put the helmet on. Gloves. 5% chance to dodge attacks. Nice. And his armor. Nice. Look like we're ready to beat some ass now. I like the looks of this. Cool shit. And I've got a mod on that hides our helmet. So technically we're still wearing the helmet and it's showing. You know, as you can see. But the mod just keeps our face out. I'm not sure if I can change that to yeah, see, I'm not sure if I can change that, so we'll just have to pretend that we're still wearing our helmet.
Stone met, Everd. I believe it is time for your bout. May fortune favor your fight, Everd. Are you ready?
Yeah.
As you say.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orizmar, for our honored guests, the Grey Wardens. The warrior Everd, son of Galton, will fight Officer Minar, survivor of the battle at Kar Ellerin.
That's a cool looking axe you got, buddy. Holy shit.
You honor me with this fight. May the stone show the boldest heart through the strongest arm.
Right back at you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay, let's hope we can beat this guy.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Ouch, he stunned us.
Don't be a fool.
Okay, we're beating his ass pretty good. Yeah, we got him. Nice.
The winner is Eved! A truly memorable fight. The young cadet vanquishes the wily veteran. Healer, see to his injuries.
A little bit
The warrior Eved, son of Galton, will fight last year's Journeyman Division champion, Adalbo,
a little bit worried
proven
when he
in
popped
glory
off that stun.
before the stone.
You honor me with this fight. May we both win glory in the eyes of our lords.
Now you're talking my language, brother.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Alright, let's get this guy. Get him. I need to, can I hotkey that? Yeah, let's drag that onto it. Let's drag this down onto our hotbar. And we'll just move that over here. I just want those potions to be ready just in case we need them. I remember some of these fights being kind of tough. Yeah, see, some of these fights are kind of on the tough side, even on normal. Get him.
It has begun. As you say.
What the hell are you doing? Why aren't you swinging? Get him. There you go. What the fuck that was all about? Yeah, we're gonna have to pop off a potion. She's beating our ass pretty good.
Very well.
We're gonna have to burn through another potion, I believe.
Careful!
Before this is over with.
We fight for honor! Quickly, we must fight!
Oh shit, he shield bashed us. Use another potion. There you go. Get him. Come on, get this bitch. Get him. Get him. No idea what's causing that. It's kind of odd though. Hopefully that stops happening. But after they knock us down or something like after he knocks me down or something like that, I stop auto attacking for some reason.
Watch out!
Damn, we're gonna have to burn through every potion. We got to take this on this down. Come on, get him.
Very well.
Get him. Nice.
The winner is Eved! The ancestors have withdrawn their blessings and embrace a new champion on their field. The warrior Eved, son of Galton, will fight Lenka, silent sister in training. She has made her vows, but not completed her blooding. Will she be accepted into the legendary order? That will depend on her performance today.
All that stuff about honor and glory. Let's fight.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
No!
Get her. Oh yeah, she's going down quick. The guy with the shield was rough, but she's going down quick.
For the fools, they! Careful!
She's a rogue, I believe.
I shall do it.
That's why she's going down so quick. Nice.
The winner is Eved!
We might manage to make it all the way through this.
Linka went to the stone without a sound, as befits her vows. But it wasn't hard to see the blood that was spilled. Eved will advance to the final bout to determine the true champion of the ring against...
What?
Uh-oh.
It's my bout already?
So we don't get to go to the final round because there's Eved.
That's my armor!
Who are you?
How
dare you disrupt this sacred...
Wait, I know that man. That's Eved. Then what imposter did I fight?
Remove your helmet, warrior, and let all who watched you see your face.
Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. It's supposed to be like a dramatic moment, you know, where you take your helmet off in front of all of them. So we'll just pretend that's what's happening here. I am of no caste or clan, but I have defeated you all.
Casteless! You insult the very nature of this proving! Guards, take this filth away!
Hold your man, I pray you. This warrior has defeated the best you have to offer. Is that not what this proving is for?
We are honored by your presence, Warden, but this proving is not solely for you. There are laws which have governed this arena for 1,000 years. This man is no warrior! He is casteless, rejected by the ancestors. His very footsteps pollute the stone. He has no place here.
Except as your champion.
Exactly. Even after I defeated everybody you had to throw at me, still can't show any respect. Assholes.
Are you awake yet? Psst. Can you hear me? How hard did they sodding hit you anyway? Did you have to put up such a fight?
Lesky, what happened?
As soon as everyone saw your face, Brand, the place went mad. Shut all the doors, examined everyone for family and caste. One of the guards recognized me and figured we must be working together. They burned 3 candles to the stump interrogating me about who put us up to this. I think they knew, you know, about Barat.
Barat said he'd go for Rika if we got caught. We need to get out of here.
You think I didn't look for a way out? Rika's not the only one in danger here. They could kill us. But these cells are built straight into the wall, and they confiscated all my lockpicks. What's it look like on your side? You see any way out?
Good, you're awake. Barat will be glad to hear that.
Jarvio? What are you doing here?
You caused a lot of trouble today. Barat lost 100 sovereigns for Lord Volney. The entire proving was declared invalid, and the Assembly already called for an investigation. You can't imagine the state Barat was in when he told me to get you.
Why are you here? Where are the guardsmen?
You're not in their cells anymore. And I don't think I appreciate the time and money it took to bribe the right people to get you back. You got every guardsman at that proving thinking if he takes your head off, the ancestors will bless him forever. But they know whose hand holds the whip. When Barat claimed you, they knew who's going to get to watch your last breath.
Okay, I'm not scared of him. All we did was follow his orders.
You risked exposing him before the entire warrior caste. Now they're asking questions, and as long as you have tongues to answer them, you're a threat. Enjoy your last night together, boys. Barat'll be by soon to make sure you maintain your silence.
Alright, and we leveled up. How about that? So, let's put a couple points into strength and one into dexterity. We could go straight for cunning, but I think we're just going to max that out as we go. Kind of space it out a little bit. And, yeah, see, none of this is any good for us, and we can't get this yet, so the only thing we really want here is to pick up the next dual wield talent, which is dual striking. Very good, very good.
As you
Leave
say.
off with your noise. You're giving me a headache.
Sorry, I'll just wait quietly for my death now.
Alright. As you should.
Okay, so let's save. Yeah, we'll make a save right there. And that's going to be all the time I have for this episode, guys. This has been a longer one, and we still haven't finished all of the Dwarven origin story here. But we'll wrap it up next time and get out into the world of Dragon Age Origins. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's one of my favorite games. This is going to be a long playthrough, just like our Pathfinder Kingmaker. And I'm going to try to be uploading videos of this and that every day, or either, you know, one day and one the next day. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and if you do, as always, please, you know, leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe, hit that bell notification, do anything you can, you know, share the video around, do anything you can to support the channel and help it grow, and you know, help me keep making more of these videos for you guys, because I sure enjoy doing it, and you know, I want to do it for a long time to come. So anyway, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.